How you doing, guys? Today's question is from Liz. It says, "Hi, Matt. I'm really excited and I stumbled across your page. I recently joined the Sauna Facebook page." Should I stop right here? It's not you, Liz. Gosh, talk about overwhelming, she says. "My husband and I made the mistake of buying a sauna from Costco only to realize it was a terrible mistake. I would really love your advice on the Clearlight Saunas. Of course, the Facebook guru," she says, "feels I have to have the full spectrum sanctuary. But I love your honesty, personal experience, and advice. We both have autoimmune disease and heavy metals that we need to take care of. Will the Premier IS2 be a great fit, or do I really need the full spectrum sanctuary to reap all the health benefits?" Well, how you doing, Liz? I can definitely help with this. I don't know if you're going to like my answer. I was banned a long time ago from that sauna group because I challenged the group owner. Those people generally do not like me. But I can give you my honest opinion on far infrared versus full spectrum, or the Premier versus the Sanctuary. I would tell you right out of the gate that the Premier IS2 would be an awesome fit for you guys. It'll work really well. Number one, which something that they're probably not telling you, is a Premier IS2 will work on a 15 amp house circuit without having an electrician come out and modify anything. You'll both be able to fit in there, and you won't have to modify anything as far as your electrical circuitry to be able to accommodate that. The two-person Sanctuary will not work on a 15 amp circuit. You definitely need a 20 amp circuit, so you will be required to get an electrician to come out there. Do not, under any circumstances, follow the advice or the videos from this Facebook guru that you're asking me about here with using an extension cord adapter to hook up a Clearlight Sanctuary 20 amp sauna on a 15 amp circuit. If you're in an older house, or you have aluminum unshielded wiring in the attic or anything like that, if you have old fuses instead of breakers, that is not a good idea. This is a terrible idea. So you didn't say that that has happened or is being recommended in this case, but I have gotten so many, this has come up so many times that I just say it as a default now. Either if you buy a 20 amp sauna, you need to have an electrician put in a 20 amp circuit to run it, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. I will not compromise on that. And I don't think anyone else should either. You can ask any electrician in the world, and they will tell you the exact same thing, and that it is unsafe to use adapters and stuff like that. Especially if you're going to turn the sauna on, leave the house, and then come back. You want the house to still be there and not burn down. So generally, people can get away with it, but there's going to be that instance where they can't, and all hell is going to break loose. No, I don't think you really need you say, do we really need the full spectrum Sanctuary to reap all the benefits? No. To detox and to sweat and do detox therapy, far infrared is the workhorse in any of the saunas. Is there a benefit to having a full spectrum Sanctuary? Well, sure, because you're adding 500 watts of heat in the front. You know, that's going to be more heat, more power. Forget about the near infrared and all that jazz, having all three wavelengths to get a complete detox. This is total bullshit. And I like Clearlight Saunas. This is my opinion. I promote Clearlight Saunas. I think they're great, but I do not agree with kind of pushy marketing tactics like that, forcing people into getting things because that they think that they need it. However, there's a gazillion people out there that have detoxed and healed themselves in regular far infrared. So how the hell are you going to tell people that the only thing that's going to work is full spectrum, or that you have to have it? It's just not the case. Are you adding heat to the front of the sauna? Absolutely. Are you adding near infrared and other wavelengths from those quartz halogen heaters? Yes, you are. But if you look at PBMT therapy, or photobiomodulation, which is true near infrared therapy from LEDs or light emitting diode devices, as a general rule, they have to be really close to the body to have the same amount of effective, or to have the same or the right effectiveness that you're looking for, or they have to be incredibly high powered. They're not just going to be a ceramic or halogen type heater that just happens to give off a full spectrum range at a distance of what? I mean, it's going to be 24 inches from your chest. So now don't think that I'm bashing a Clearlight Sanctuary. Clearlight Sanctuary is an awesome sauna. It's well made. It's got all the luxuries. It's got great things in there. The EMF levels are a little higher than I'd like them to be. That's why it's not on the certified sauna list. But for an average healthy person that's not sensitive to EMF, it's not so high that it's something that I wouldn't use. I just don't recommend it to, people looking for the lowest EMF saunas that they can get. And so I can kind of tell based on your questions that the Premier 2 is probably the better choice for you if budget is a concern. It's going to work great for you guys. It's going to be easier to install. And no, I do not believe you need the full spectrum. If you can afford it and that's what you want and you're willing to compromise a little bit on electric fields and a little higher body voltage, then get the Sanctuary. It all depends on what's important to you. And keep in mind, Liz, this isn't really just about you, right? Like other people are going to see this. So I'm phrasing this in a way to where anyone else that has a similar question that you asked, which is a great question, by the way, can also get some benefit out of this. But based on what you've said for you, Liz, I would get the IS2. But if there's something that I missed or you have other questions, I know this is kind of old. I'm sorry it takes so long for me to get to the questions. I'm backlogged and we just shoot the videos and upload them, and it just takes a while. So for all I know, you probably already have the sauna. But if I can be of any other help, just let me know. Have a great day.